Hello everyone, welcome to my channel PhD Chats. Again, you clicked on this link when you didn't have to, and I'm always grateful for your support and viewership. I have a new subscriber, thank you. I promise to make your visits to PhD Chats with Petal worth your time. Thank you for those of you taking the time out to comment and for texting and asking me questions. Please do that in the comments. I need the engagement. Thank you so much. Listen, today is day 3 and I was so sleepy. If I don't keep myself awake and alert, I'll fall asleep on this video. So let's take a couple seconds and let's talk about this. So sleepy. I actually took a power nap on my lunch today for 15 minutes and then I found some energy. So I don't know if I've weaned myself off of coffee or if my caffeine, addiction or dependence is gone, because I had no coffee today. The black coffee is just not tasting the way it normally does. Maybe because the fast has changed my palate. I don't know. So my intake has changed. It's now only electrolytes in water with tea. I'm not doing any caffeine. And maybe that's why I'm feeling as tired. The black coffee has such a terrible taste, and I do not want to stress myself. I want to stay calm and happy because I do not want to undo the benefits of the fast. Today was rough with the sleepiness, sleepy all the time. And I was also a little bit disappointed because when I was reading, and if you guys watched the video and the many videos, and the typical physiological presentation of fasting is that by day 3, your body kicks into ketosis and starts the fat burning because, it recognizes that you're starving. So you're supposed to get a boost of energy. So I woke up this morning, I felt very weak. I took the electrolytes and that fixes it. So all that little shakiness is gone. And I was looking for this energy boost, which is really the main reason that I decided to do a fast for 5 days with no food. I know that there will be a benefit in terms of weight loss. I do feel a little bit of slimming at the tummy and the waistline, but my primary purpose was to be in this fat burning phase where that energy is so pure and you can work out fasted. And I have experienced that before when I fast for 20 hours. Sometimes if I go to work and all I have is coffee, cream, and my supplements, I can go straight to the gym and then I come home and I have my dinner and I feast. And that energy is so pure. It is so unstoppable. It feels so good. And that's what I was anticipating. So that added a layer of disappointment to my day, right? The sleepiness, the disappointment. And today was the day of falling in love with food. Can I tell you, I was just sitting in like a dream world and just dreaming about food and nuts. You want to hear something crazy? I'm not even craving like a meal, like steak or meat or pasta or rice. I am craving, wait for it, cashew nuts. Cashew nuts. I see it in the cupboard and I just want to take it and eat it. I'm just dreaming. I can't wait. That is going to be my refeeding meal. I'm going to take a minute and talk about food here. So not only was I sleepy on day 3 with no food, fasting, but I was just fantasizing about food and specifically cashew nuts. So since all I was thinking about was eating nuts and just food, I am going to tell you what my refeeding meal is going to be. I know it's a jump, but when I refeed on Friday, I am going to have this beautiful mix of cashew nuts, black raspberries, which I love, extra sharp cheddar cheese, just cut into little pieces, some pecans. I wanted to put some grapes in there, but then, grapes are really sugar bombs and they're not the best fruit to eat consistently. So I'll see. Maybe I'll treat myself with a few grapes, but that is what I'm going to sit and eat on Friday when I refeed, and I might share that with you guys. So this is what I'm hoping that meal will look like. But I am going to absolutely share the actual meal with you and show you what it will look like. So that was day 3 in a nutshell. This video is going to be short, a lot of sleep, a disappointment about not having that boost of energy that I was promised. Hopefully maybe that happens in day 4, and a lot of thinking about food and eating. Can I tell you guys that I don't feel hungry in my stomach at all? Like, I don't feel a stomach pain. I don't have an empty stomach. I don't have growling. Well, let me put a pin in that growling. So yesterday, in lieu of my coffee, I did have 1 cup of bone broth. And the bone broth is food, technically. So I did have some stomach growling after I had the bone broth. My classroom was being used by another teacher for study hall, so the kids were super quiet, and my stomach take up with 1 growling. I'm sure the kids could hear it, but there was nothing I could do. I didn't even have the energy to leave the classroom or do anything. I just stayed there. So the stomach pains are not happening. There is no hunger feeling. It's just mental. And not feeling hungry has really made me rethink everything that we know about food and nutrition and nourishing our bodies. Because, guys, I have not eaten solid food since Sunday, right? Today is Thursday. I've not eaten anything solid. I've had coffee, I've had tea, I have had electrolytes, and I've had bone broth, and I do not feel hungry. So that really goes to show that to make an oversimplified, overgeneralized statement, we're probably all eating too much in a day. We're eating too much. And we're eating too much compared to how much of that food we really need in order to sustain our energy, to exert ourselves. What are we doing to exert ourselves? If you're not working out, then chances are you're definitely eating too much in a day. Right now, my 5-day fast is getting a 7 out of 10 rating because I feel proud every night when I go to bed that I was able to master the desire to eat because I'm not fighting away any stomach pains. I know that my body is going to be happy because of all the benefits of giving your body a break from digestion and insulin being spiked throughout your body. There are studies that show that once sugar hits your body, that all of the different organs really start either slowing down or going into overdrive, really trying to help you to process the nonsense that you ate. Good things are not happening in your body when you consume sugar. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 because I'm not really getting that boost of energy I thought I would, that I was promised. And also the bathroom trips are just excessive because of all the liquids that you're consuming. It's so frequent, and that was an adjustment for my day as well because a lot of water and tea is being consumed and broth. I really feel like I can do this. I have considered quitting a lot. I am doing it along with my husband. So I think if I didn't have company, I might have already quit. We're going to make it through this 5 days, no food, liquid, fast, nourish our body with supplements, reap all the benefits of this process. The cons: sleepiness, just over obsession with food, fantasizing about food, and moderate level energy compared to what I thought I would have. And the pros is that just the act of fasting and not consuming sugar is benefiting my body, getting into ketosis, experiencing autophagy, renewing all of those old cell tissue, and just being healthier and stronger at the end. That is it. Thank you for watching. Look out for day 4 tomorrow. And then Friday, I'm going to be breaking my fast. This is my day 3. I'm posting it. I'm asking you, please subscribe to the video, share it with someone. If you don't post it on Facebook or Instagram, just forward it to one person via WhatsApp who you think might consider fasting for 5 days to renew and rejuvenate their body. Make sure you hit like, leave a comment, ask a question, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.